guys, so I am back with another video. As I told you guys before, I am doing a video on my truth, my story, basically for mental health awareness. Basically, I'm gonna read something that I wrote for you guys just to basically sum up my life. I could go into detail, but it would just take forever. This would be a long video if I went into detail. So I'm just gonna read you guys what I wrote. Depression, anxiety is a really big part of my life since I can remember. So I just want to share this with you guys so you guys can see the real me, see what I've been through, and not what I show you guys. I know a lot of people go through this stuff, and I just want people to know that they're not alone. Because when I was going through my situation, I felt like I was alone. So yeah, I'm gonna get right to it. It's not too long, I promise. Alright, so where it all started. Depression is something that just happens, something that you have no control over. It's the feeling of severe despondency and dejection. A serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you act, and how you think. I would say that it started for me in middle school, the time where I was trying to figure myself out. I grew up in an apartment with my mom, a single mother. My dad was in and out of my life. We didn't have much, but we had everything that we needed. I grew up wearing Walmart brand shoes and clothes and hand-me-downs. I was enjoying life. I had no care in the world until I seen what other people had or how other people looked, and it made me be very insecure. The summer before 8th grade, I ended up getting into some trouble and I had to move with my dad. At first, all communication with my mom was cut off and it drove me crazy. I began to turn to cutting. It eased my pain. After a while, I got my phone privileges back, but I only had 30 minutes to talk to her. I got to only see her on Sundays when I went to church. It was my only getaway until school started. My dad was very overprotective and a drunk. Don't get me wrong, he was a good dad most of the time. Abuse. To treat a person or animal with cruelty or violence, especially regularly or repeatedly. It wasn't on a regular, like on an everyday basis. To him, it was just beatings. You ever see rage in somebody's eyes? It's like a mental picture in my head that can't be erased. You ever get beat so bad, the rings from the belt left rings of blood on your body? Fed up. I remember like it was yesterday, the day I was set free. The night before my dad and stepmom got into an argument, he hit her. Laying in bed with my sister in the next room over, listening to the whole thing. I told my mom the next day. She told me to pack everything that I could and that she was taking me home. I didn't talk to my dad for a year. New school. Lake Forest High School. There was a boy that caught my heart. He knew all the right words to say. I got cheated on multiple times, but he loved me, right? Tried to get me jumped and light my house on fire. He loved me though, right? Second chances. The second time around was different, or so I thought. How do you sleep with one of my friends? How did I still want you? Why did I sacrifice everything for you? You just relied on me for sex. You love me though, right? Death. It came so unexpectedly. I was a mess. I was hurt. We were repairing our relationship. You were so excited about me graduating and going to college. If I stayed, could I have prevented this? Would you still be here? I wish it was me at one point in time. I'm sorry. Dad, I love you. The aftermath. Where were my friends? You ever just stop going to school and lock yourself in your room? I cried myself to sleep. I cut in places nobody would be able to see. It eased my pain. It was a feeling of relief. Recovery. There you were. You just came out of nowhere. You never gave up on me. You had my best interest. It was something about you that I just couldn't understand until I did. You had all the good aspects of my dad that I love, which made me love you so much more. No judgment, just love. All ears and a shoulder to lean on. Insecurities disappeared and confidence rolled in. You're my blessing. So, although it's short, it says a lot. It's my life. It's just pretty much like a summary. But mental illness is real. It's a disease. Like I said, it's not something you can control. It just happens. And I just want people to know that's out there that they're not alone, just like I felt like I was alone. But that is my story. And I'm willing to talk to anybody who been through it or is going through it and needs somebody to talk to. I have no problem doing that. So yeah, that's my story. I may do another video on this to go into a little bit more detail, but for right now, that's where I'm gonna keep it. I'm sorry if it offends anybody or if anybody feels some type of way, but I'm kind of to the point where I'm tired of holding my feelings in for other people, and it's nice to be able to let your feelings out and not be judged about it. Even my closest friends don't know a lot of stuff that I've been through. Literally, my mom and Ricky know exactly what I've been through, and they don't judge me. They still love me unconditionally. And if you're wondering, that last part is about Rick. He literally is like my knight in shining armor. He rescued me from a very toxic, I wouldn't say relationship, but I surrounded myself by very toxic people, and I became one. And he made me see that and helped me get out of that. But yeah. So I just want to say thank you guys who do watch this video. And yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.